time out of the game.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Adams checked in. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Anderson, he's checked in for Whiteside. Wash comes in for Amari Stoudemire. Green, he's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Chalmers in for Goran Dragic. The shot's good from Westbrook.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Wade on the wing. Anderson outside. Tipped away. For the finish. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
The Miami Heat came up short last season in hopes of getting back to the playoffs. Clark, their road record didn't help them much.
Yeah, 17-24. I don't think you can be that far under 500 on the road and hope to play in the postseason.
And the second free throw, good. Well, Greg, after a run of 10 playoff trips in 11 years, the Miami Heat missing the postseason last year, they'd end up a game back of the 8th spot.
Yeah, and what's hard for the Heat, Kevin, is that they were in the playoff picture for most of the year, and as the season wore on, they slowly fell out of that top 8.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Westbrook again. It's Chalmers. Durant. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. The Heat leading by 3. Here's Wade. He's got 6. He dishes it to Bosh. There's a good screen. Just 5 to shoot. And it's on its way from Chalmers for 2. And another basket for Miami.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
And Westbrook, here we go. Baseline J on the way. The shot no good. Good D by Wade. Wade on the wing. The 3 from Bosh. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half comes to a close. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Miami leading by 5.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. The big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Wade and Deng are the 2 and 3, and it's Dragic in the 1 spot. Whiteside Deng uncovered, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. As you said, Spoelstra has been with the Heat for so long now in his 8th season. He was handpicked by Pat Riley to lead the team, and Riley Clark kind of molded him in his image.
And it was clear that Pat Riley believes in him and continues to believe in him. Coach Spoelstra has had very high expectations on his shoulders ever since taking over the team, and he's actually lived up to them. That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Durant, no good. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
How about that, breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
And Westbrook, here we go. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Dragic is running.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line.
Yeah, and he was on his way to sending that one down, so the play is definitely to foul right there, which he did.
Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Miami.
And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
The Heat making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. Right side, Dang.
Miami calls timeout. Start it.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
OKC, make some noise for your Thunder Girls.
Dennis Cantor's checked in for the Thunder. Waiters comes in for Steven Adams. And then for Miami, Wash comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Winslow. And here's the fast break. Here's Morrow. Cantor dishes to Morrow. Stoudemire against Durant. And Waiters kicks to Cantor. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Durant, the pass to Cantor. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wade. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Wade's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat. And it's sent back by Bosch.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Thunder have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Wade kicks to Dragic. The kick out to Bosch. From deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Bosch has got 5.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there.
And then Durant with the jam.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this will start shrinking even further.
And here we go with Morrow running it up the court. Durant, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Gerald Green, he's checked in for the Heat. Chalmers comes in for Dwayne Wade. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, you look at the roster of the Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to build from within.
Well, last season's roster, everybody but one player was either drafted or acquired via trade. That's a rare combo in the NBA.
Chalmers against Westbrook. Stoudemire kicks to Green. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And guys, for the Thunder, listen, they're not a big market team. They've had to make sacrifices with money to stay competitive. They do a terrific job with the limitations that small market presents. And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
There's Dragic with the three. Thunder trailing by 7. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And then Waiters with the jam.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
And that's what the alley-oop guys will do for your team.
2 shots.
Rizzo Chalmers nails both of them. Nine seconds left in the third quarter. And Durant, here we go. No good from the low block. Green inside the three-point line. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Heat lead by 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
Timeout call.
And the final period of play just about to start. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Well, you look back at the 2015 Heat, and the injuries are what probably brought that team down. We can go from Chris Bosh with the debilitating blood clot on his lung and on and on and on. The loss, of course, which was not an injury of LeBron James. There are a lot of moving parts with that team.
And that's a great point, Kevin. If you take any star off of teams, things are going to get difficult. It was impressive that the Heat still managed to stay competitive once Bosh went out.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
You know, Bosh was the big injury hit for the Heat, but they had a lot of other injuries as well. I mean, had to use 31 different starting lineups last season, and 20 different players started at least one game.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. He talked mainly about giving them a different look defensively and dropping more bodies into the paint, saying, listen, they're eating us up on the inside, and we need to do whatever it takes to stop it. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. Russell Westbrook out there with Anthony Morrow. Then there's Dion Waiters. Then it's Durant. And it's Cantor in the 4 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
5 on the clock. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
Stoudemire's checked in for Miami. Dragic comes in for Mario Chalmers. Wade drives in. Wide open look. And Dragic with the basket on the assist by Wade. Wade's got assist number 5 here tonight. It's stolen by Dang.